To put an order on the system, you'll first need to go onto Stock and then Orders. Here you'll make sure you're on the right site for the order, and then click New Order. Then you can select the supplier that the order is from, then click New Order once again. If you don't know the supplier of the item you're ordering, or just don't want to order by supplier, you can just click New Order and then untick the box which says Filter Products by Supplier. You'll then be able to search for the items on the order by PLU, barcode number, the description of the item, or the supplier code of the product. Because I have no supplier filter on, it will allow me to search through all the products in my product list, and here I can find my orange juice which I'm looking to order. I can also order by the supplier code just by typing it in, and it will suggest the one closest to it. You will then want to enter in your case size and the quantity of the cases that you want to order. You can order by individual items as well, if it's not a case that you are ordering. This would be done by entering in the amount of items you want into the item quantity box. And then once you're all done, click Place Order. Once the items are delivered, you will want to return to the order and make sure that the numbers in the Case Delivered box are correct. Then click Post Delivery. If only part of the order has arrived, it will offer you to create a new order for the missing items. Once you have been invoiced, you will need to go back to the order once again and make sure the cases are set to the correct cost. And once you're happy that it is all correct, you will just need to click Post Invoice. If the case cost has been changed, it will update this on the item for that supplier, but this will only work if the supplier is entered in. It is also possible to make an order based off a previous order you have done. So now you can just click New Order, click Reorder, and then open up the order from the date that you want it. This will then add the items from that previous order to a new order, and you can just click Place Order or change any quantities as you may need it. It is also possible to add notes like I'm doing now, which can make it easier for the future when you're trying to reorder again. Or it can just be a helpful feature for staying organised. And as you can see, it's quite obvious which order I have just made due to the notes. You can also use this when reordering, as it will pop up and be very clear which one you are looking for. To transfer items from one site to another, you'll want to go over to the stock page and then go down the list for transfers. Here you will now select your site that you are transferring from and start a new transfer. You will then want to select which supplier the items you are transferring came from, and then click New Transfer. Next you will want to search for the items that you are transferring, and select where they are being transferred to. After this, you will just need to set how many items are being transferred. This can be done by case or item quantity. And then once you're done, you'll just need to click Place Transfer. This now will have removed the transferred stock from the first site and increased the stock where you transferred it to. To adjust stock through Wastages, first you'll need to go to the stock page and then look down the list for the Wastages. You'll select the site that you are wasting from and then click New Wastage. Now you will need to select a supplier and then hit New Wastage once again. Here you can search for the item that you want to waste off and set how many is being deducted from the stock by either case or item quantity. You'll then just need to click Post Wastage and your current stock level will be reduced by the amount that you wasted off. To adjust your stock level for a return, you'll need to go to Returns, which is underneath the stock page. Here you should once again make sure you are selected to the right site that you are returning from, and then you'll need to click New Return and set it to the supplier you are returning the items to. You will then need to search for the item that is being returned, and you can either determine how many items you are sending back by case quantity or item quantity. Finally, you will need to click Post Return, which will deduct the amount of items returned from the current stock level. To adjust stock levels through ins and outs, first you'll need to click on the stock page and look for ins and outs down the list. You'll then select the site which you are adjusting stock levels for and add the desired products under Add PLU. Underneath Adjust Stock, you will see the items which you have added and be able to select the reason for the adjustment. Delivery will increase the amount, wastage will decrease, adjustment can do both, transfer in will increase, transfer out will decrease, and other can do both as well. You can then set how much the stock will increase or decrease by, and then post the changes. However, I wouldn't recommend using ins and out often, as there are no order records or updates to your average costs when using it.